All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakach Wadash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops. The bishops and the elders. Great millstone. Shalom to brothers pushing truth and sincerity across the four winds of the earth. And I'm going to do this video, speaking on this scene in The Matrix. And this is one of the videos I've been talking about, and I've been wanting to go into, about how, Morpheus is going to show, and this is not spoiling nothing. So for those who haven't seen it, not really spoiling nothing. So no spoilers, no nothing you got to worry about. But I do recommend it though. I've watched the first two. I'm on the halfway through the third one, and then I'm gonna watch the fourth one. But this scene right here is where Morpheus, right, is showing Neo about the world that he knows, but the actual world that they live in, right? And he's showing Neo that, the world pretty much is not what it seems, right? And if you hear the air, side note, if you hear the air in the background, I'm sitting in the car right now, so just got to bear with it. It's hot. I think it says 94. So, back on topic. Neo was, sitting down, listening to Morpheus explain pretty much everything is not what you think that it is. Everything is not what you see, right? And if you flip that over, right, and transfer that to what goes on nowadays, right, in this society, the world is not what it seems, right? People think, America and the people like this great golden place for you to be in. They think, this is the land of opportunity, land of the free, and all home of the brave, all that stuff. But what really goes on in this place is completely dead and dry, right? When you take that veil off your eyes and actually look at what's going on around you, you can see that this place is in a fallen, dead state. And it's very easy to tell, right? But for some people, they're so far gone and into the illusion of, this place being great and all this freedom and all this other stuff. You're so far gone that you can't see, what the world actually is showing, right? Just look at the people. The people is a good example. Everybody's fake. Everybody's putting on false personas, however you say it. Right? Everybody's hiding behind a mask in this place. It's hard to find actual genuine people, right? Because everybody's always worried about themselves. But however, they put that forefront on, like they're so cool and world friendly and love everybody. But on the inside, you're really not like that, right? And just the crime and the food, the water, and just everything, man. Everything in this place is defiled, right? And I was side note, I was really just talking about that yesterday, because I was in the store. I was looking for beef hot links. And I remember that's not something I never really thought about, but I was watching, I believe it was Elder Manasseh Zagba. He said it in one of his videos that, this was a recent one. He said something about pork casing in hot dogs or something like that. And that made me think. I was like, oh, I never really thought about they use pork casing, but it can be beef meat, but they use the casing as pork. And I was like, I never thought about that. And I was in the store, and I seen some chicken sausage, And that's when that thought came in my head. I'm like, let me look at the ingredients and see what it says on the back. And lo and behold, it's chicken sausage, but pork casing. Why? What is the purpose of that? What is the purpose of that? You can't use the chicken casing for the chicken sausage? What is the purpose of that? But that's displacement. Deceiving. It's deceiving, man. Here it is, y'all ass advertising, and I'm pretty sure they probably do it for everything else. Here it is, they be like, oh, we got vegan plant-based sausage. But then if you look at the ingredients, they probably casing it with pork. That's America for you, man. It's deceiving. It's deception, right? And that's a deception that, we all was a part of. Following holidays and following Christmas and your birthdays and that party lifestyle and living in mirth and constant doing all this, can't sit down somewhere. You always got to be doing something. There's nothing wrong with that, but depending on what it is. But constantly going out, doing this, getting in trouble. It's a deception and illusion that Esau puts out. Right? That's why they put these celebrities and all these people for you people, the celebrities and the actresses and the actors. They put all these people on the forefront so you people can follow them, listen to them, and try to have that same lifestyle. Right? While ditching all your morals, all everything, man. Just so you can live that lifestyle that these people are portraying. It's all deception, man. And I'm gonna play the video. It's lucky for the rambling. I got 2 scriptures, and then we're gonna go through the spirit. If anything, other scriptures pop up through there, then you're gonna get them. But I want to play the video now. All right.
How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. This is the world that you know. The world as it was at the end of the 20th century. It exists now only as part of a neural interactive simulation that we call the Matrix. It exists now only as part...
Everybody's striving. It's the striving world. Pretty much, you just see just the normal common world, what you see today. People go to work, people go out, invent stuff, do stuff, driving, walking down the street, getting stuff from vendors and doing this stuff. It's the happy so-called life, right? So-called, and so-called happy on top of that. But you're going to see.
A neural interactive simulation that we call the Matrix. You've been living in a dream world, Neo.
See, and that's what this reality is. It's an illusion. It's a deception. This is the dream world, man. This is you got to wake up from this, because this is not even a dream. This is a nightmare, man. Starting off with the food, the men, the women, the children, the unrighteous decrees, the laws, the living situations. Bear with me, you're gonna hear a couple beeps. All that stuff, man. Right? All this stuff is literally, it's fake. But, through, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, they take that veil off, right? And then now you understand the scriptures, and now you understand why the world the way it is. Now you see through the deception. Now you understand the lies. Right? Now you're not fooled, and now you're not stuck believing in this so-called American dream, man. Right? Because we've all fed that. We all wanted to do something and be something, in the world, whether it be a rapper, actor, a streamer, or whatever the case, man. We all had those worldly goals, but the Lord was like, no, This world is full of lies. It's corruption. It's robbery. Because that's what it was founded upon. When Esau took his ass over here and was trying to act like he was trying to learn from the Native Americans, so-called Native Americans, right? What did he do? He put on that act. Because that's just his nature. He's the serpent, man. Slithery, slimy, sneaky. Right? So he used that deception. Oh yeah, can you show us how to plant this and how to farmers the land, and can you show us how to grow the vegetation and how to cut the animal and do this? And then lo and behold, the whole time he was, even though he humbled himself and go crouching, it says that, man. Beware of him, man. Take heed of him. However, is written, paraphrasing it, right? Watch him. And then on top of that, then what did he do after that? Gave him smallpox. Start slaughtering them. Start taking the land. Start killing the animals. Start doing all the other stuff. You see, when Esau tries to humble himself, you have to beware, man, because obviously he's doing it for a reason. He's doing it to get an advantage of you. He's doing it to try to get one over on you. That's just his nature. That's what they do. Let's keep playing the video.
This is the world as it exists today.
And this is the actual world. This is the actual world. This is actually what goes on. I'm going to use this as the thumbnail probably. So I'm going to screenshot that. Right? This is the actual world. It's dead. There's nothing left for it. Right? And let's get some scriptures, because I know I've been rambling. Let's get the first one. Proverbs, this is 29 and verse 1. It says warnings and instructions. It says, he that being often reproved harden his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Do you see people rejoicing right now? No, everybody's complaining about money, inflation, jobs. The wage is not going up, but the price of living, the cost of living is going up. The damn food that you eat, the water that you eat, and all these videos is coming out about exposing all the chemicals and all the other shit that's in your food, your snacks, even the healthy stuff. Like this place is fucked up, man. And it doesn't take much to see that, but people are so far gone and drunk and intoxicated with that wine, which is what the philosophies of this place, that you can't see what the hell is wrong with it, because you're part of the problem. Right? It says, but when the wicked bear wolf, the people mourn. You go on the internet and you see people mourning about everything that I just said about, that I just mentioned. Everybody's pissed off, man. And it's not getting any better. And then now people are starting to realize that even though you didn't have, but you stupid ass people still think that you voting for the next president. You're fucking stupid. No, man. You're not, that your votes don't count. They probably fucking wipe their ass with your damn ballots. But that's another topic for another day. Now, the fucking people that love Trump so much, now that they realize and see what the hell he's doing, now they understand that, oh, we probably fucked up. And you did. Even though it doesn't matter anyway, he was going to be in office. He was going to be in the office, and he was going to do what the fuck he was told to do anyway, because he's a what? He's a puppet, man. He works for the elites, man. Whatever the elites tell him to do, he does it. He gets his ass on TV and puts on the show. And you people now realize, oh, we fucked up putting him off. He was gonna be in office anyway, man. These elites already know who they're gonna put on who they're gonna put on the forefront. Right? They have each president come in office and to do a certain bidding and to keep it moving. right? I'm going to read that again, though. Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Right?
Welcome to the desert of the real.
And Neo's looking like, well, there's no way this is right. Yeah, it is. That's why he was offered. He offered him the choice. You want this blue pill or the red pill? The blue pill, you'll take it. You forget all this happened. You go to sleep, and you're gonna go back to your normal life. You're gonna go back to sleep, pretty much. But if you eat this red one, your eyes are gonna be awakened to the actual reality, to actual life, to actually what's going on, and it's all gonna make sense, right? And just like I believe I heard the elder apostle Gabar said, he said the Bible is the real red pill book, man. Because when you know the spirit of the Lord, you know, when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai puts that spirit on you to understand, right, to take that veil of this illusion that goes on in this place, when he takes that off of you and puts the right spirit on you and gives you the spiritual eyes, you see, you understand everything for what it is. You see reality, you see people, you see the situations. You look at everything completely different. You look at everything completely different, right? And you actually see the world for what it is, the people for who they are. And there's nothing in this place worth fighting for. There's nothing in this place worth trying to keep, because all this stuff is temporary, right? This place it cannot stand, man. The people are so fucking far gone. You know, I was gonna mention something, but I ain't gonna even talk about it. The people are so far gone, it's crazy, man. Right? And I want to get another scripture. Get the other one I was talking about, because this is what's going on. Revelation 6. Turn this off because I know it's about to beep in a second. This is Revelation 6. We're gonna start at 3. It says, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And there went out another horse that was red. Right? A horse symbolizes what? Power. And the red is symbolizing what? Edom, man. Esau. Because it's obviously talking about somebody. And how we know it's talking about somebody? Keep reading on down. Right? It says, and power was given to him. So it's somebody. It's a person that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Right? And who is that? Who could they be talking about? Has power to take peace from the earth. Only one people is in rulership right now. It described him as red, right? Which we already know when we go back to the story of Esau and Jacob. It came out red all over like a hairy garment. And then what? It says, and there was given unto him a great sword. And what was his blessing? What was his blessing? When you go back, when you read the story, he was blessed with the sword, man. It says, by thy sword shalt thou live. And they should have the fatness of the earth. All of the best places, man. Right? So it's clearly talking about somebody. And who is that person? It's talking about Esau. And to further back that point, I thought I got it, but I didn't. Hold on, bear with me. Let's get Job 9. Just bear with me. If I leave it on for too long, it goes idle, and then that beep will happen. So I just turned it off before it does, and then start it back up, get the air flowing. Right? Job 9:24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? And then we read in Revelation, right? These people have power to take peace from the earth. Who's the only people that has this power to do this stuff? To put these delusions, or illusions, I meant, out there. Esau, man. Using his deceptive nature to do what he was made to do. Right? And that's why I haven't read this scripture in a long time. I think it's Romans 11. High time. Okay, I was kind of right. It was 11, but it was the 11th verse and not the chapter. Romans 13:11, it says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believed. Right? Now, knowing the time, knowing that shit's about to get real, knowing shit's about to hit the fan, knowing that the end of this age, the end of Esau's rulership is coming to an end. What is it time to do? It's time to awake out of sleep. Eat the red pill, which is what? This knowledge is truth. Eat the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because when you eat the words, you see reality for what it is. You see people for who they are. You understand the world that you actually live in. A dead world. Everything's fake. Women fake. Men fake. Children fake. Fake TV show. Everything's food, water, air. Everything is fake and defiled in this place. Yeah, the women walk around the damn. It is so nasty seeing the shit, man. Like that BBL lip injection culture is at an all-time high, man. And that shit's disgusting. That's because that's been portrayed. That's been the image of beauty, so-called. It's been portrayed. And that's what people think. Women. They think that is beauty nowadays. Oh, men love when the men with the fat ass. Yeah, men do love women with the big asses. However, real asses. Not fake asses. Real asses. And so for some reason, side topic or side note, for some reason, women, you really don't understand what men really want. You think men want, these damn nasty BBL, nasty duck lips, fucking makeup all over. No, man. Men love natural beauty. Natural. No makeup. Your hair, not no damn horse hair. Real body, man. Not all that damn plastic and silicone and all that. No, man. Fuck all that. And just a natural, beautiful woman, man. But now's the time to wake out of sleep. See the world for what it is, man. This world is dead. And that's all I got to say, man. So hope the lesson was edifying. Hope you got some out of it. I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Catch you in another lesson, Lord willing. Shalom.